Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Ash, and today I'm going to be doing a review of Teacup for the Xbox consoles. Now, this was released on the 23rd of the 9th, 2021. It's developed by Smarto Club and it's published by Whitethorn Digital. And I did receive a copy of this to do this review, so big thank you to them for that. Now, Teacup is a narrative adventure game, and it's basically sort of like a point and click sort of exploration game. You explore this area as the titular Teacup, and you have a lot of different people to interact with, and there's lots of mini games to take part in. Basically, so the main story of the game is you play a shy frog called Teacup, and she wants to do a tea party. She loves a tea, and she finds out she hasn't got any ingredients, and she's like, "Oh no!" So you go out there, and you have to go and find all of the ingredients you needed by talking to people in the surrounding areas, helping them with things and stuff like that. Now, this stands out as it's got a really nice little like sort of. It reminds me of like a painting, the art style. It's very sweet. It's got nice background music. It's just like a nice chill game. There's no sort of action or anything in it. But what I did like about it was that there was a lot of mini games to just break up the talking and the walking and the clicking on things. There's actually mini games to do. So there's things like where you have to pick items out of water. There's a sort of remembering rhythm mini game. There's a sort of find items on a screen, so you have to like pick things out from like a jumbled mess. There's like arranging pictures and stuff like that. So there's a variety of other things you can do, and I really enjoyed that. Now the game itself isn't that hard, and it honestly isn't that long either. You're looking probably a handful of hours, maybe sort of 2.5 hours to sort of get through it, and that depends on how sort of in depth and how many people you talk to. Because, like I say, you can complete the game. Say if you use a guide, you'd probably be looking at like 45 minutes, but you would skip talking to certain people and stuff like that. Whereas when I played through it originally, I was speaking to everyone, chatting to them, and just understanding what they've got to say. And like to progress in some areas, you have to speak to certain people to therefore make them appear in further areas and stuff like that. Um, so you do have to sort of go back on yourself a few times if you don't know where you're going. Now, this is like I say, it's a really cool little sort of watercolor style um, aesthetic. I really enjoyed it. It's currently available on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S consoles. It is optimized for Xbox Series X and S, and that gives you 4K and 60 FPS. And obviously, it does have smart delivery, so whichever console you're playing it on, you will get the best version, which is always nice. And yeah, like I say, if you're into your sort of classic sort of old school adventure games, this is a nice little sort of throwback to them. It only costs £8.39, so it's not an expensive game. You can get all of the achievements, like I say, in a single playthrough. However, there are a handful of missable ones for doing certain mini games that I don't think you have to do to progress the story as such. So I'd maybe play through it and then go back and get them if you miss them on your first playthrough, or just sort of check what you need to do before you start playing if you're just going into it for the achievements. Now, I did suffer a glitch on this when I first got it. I wasn't able to progress past the menu screen. It just kept saying press start to begin, and nothing was happening, and it was just on like a constant loop. I did message the publisher, and they said they were aware of this, and the fix is coming. Now, I haven't seen an update on my console yet, but then I went back on a couple of days later, and it seemed to work fine. They did say though, if people are suffering that before this patch comes out, one method that seems to work is deleting the save file and off the sort of media options. So don't delete the game and reinstall it. Just delete the save file and then restart the game, basically. But other than that, like I say, it's a really fun little, cute adventure game. Really enjoyable. Lovely art style. So I highly recommend you check it out. Like I say, you're going to waste a couple of hours in it and you're going to have a good time. But that's that for this review. We'll see you soon for more videos. If you've liked this one, please give us a like and a subscribe. We are inching towards our 500 subscriber goal. And when we do that, we're going to do sort of like an extended live stream special and probably do something for charity as well, depending on if we can get it all sorted out. So just hit that subscribe button and we'll see you soon for more gaming content. Bye for now.